Today we're going to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. It can be pretty challenging at first, I admit it. But once you know how to solve it, it's easy to get the hang of it. So we're going to start by learning notation, which is turning a piece clockwise according to if it's facing you or not. See, this would be F because it's facing me, so it's in the front. F would be just clockwise. F prime or F inverted would be anti-clockwise. And then F2 would be 2 clockwise or anti-clockwise moves. And this is U because it's facing me. It's facing up. This is R because it's to my right. This is L because it's to my left. This is B because it's facing away from me. This is D because it's facing down. And that's all you need to know about notation. So let's start solving Rubik's Cube. So we're going to start with just a completely scrambled cube. And standards start with the white side up and the red side facing you. So we'll just try to get pieces into the white side. And there's a piece. See, this is white, white, red, blue. That doesn't match up, so try to find the red face. There we go. Red, red, white, white. And this one also matches up. Blue, blue, white, white, red, red. And yeah. So how to get the corners in? Pretty simple. All you have to do is orange, orange, white, white, green, green. Move it out of the way, move it down, move it back, and then move it back up. Pretty simple. This piece you can't just put in, you have to actually flip it. So what you want to do is move the center slice down, D2, move it back up, and have this piece free. Match up with the blue side, white, white, blue, blue, move it across, move it down, move it back. Now what you want to do is match all these up. Orange, orange, white, white, blue, blue. Across, down, back, up. And just keep doing this process. Actually, here's an example. If this one's at the bottom and it's an edge piece, and this piece is right here, just move the center slice up. U2, move the center slice down. And for some reason, these are not correct, and I'll have to realign them. If these are not correct, see this one and this one, they just have to be flipped. Move it down twice or up twice, doesn't matter. D2, up twice or down twice. And that'll put them in the correct location. This is orange, match it up with the orange. Orange, orange, white, white. Cross, down, back, up. Pretty simple. Now you're on your last piece. I actually want to show you an example. So there we go. You see how this piece, you just have to orient it. Use R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime. And there you go, you've solved the white face. So now what you have to do is just make sure these are aligned with their correct center. Red would go with red, so. And now that you have the red line, everything else is aligned. That's how it works. So now what you want to do is solve this middle layer. It's a really fast one to solve. Okay, so blue, blue, orange, orange. You want to get this piece here. So to get that piece there, you want to use this algorithm. Make sure blue is touching blue, orange is not touching the orange yet. You want to use U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. And you've successfully solved this piece and this piece. So you just want to repeat this process for every piece you need. Orange, orange, green, not yet with green. This one's the same algorithm. U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. And now it's pretty simple from there. Oh, okay. Here's one. You got blue, blue, but red has to go to the right. So just use the inverse of that algorithm we were just using, which is U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And yeah, so where's the last piece? It's right here. Green, green, red, go with the red. Has to go left, so it's U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. And there you go. Now what you want to do is, you want to solve this layer. You want to solve all the edges. Pretty simple. They don't have to actually be aligned or anything yet. So if there's just a dot in the middle, use the algorithm F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And then you'll get something like either these two are across from each other, or it's in an L like it's right here. The corners don't matter right now. So if it's in an L, use the algorithm twice. If it's in here, use the algorithm once, but make sure it's horizontal. You can always just turn it to orient it correctly. So F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And now I've solved all of these. And here's a scenario. Let me set it up. Now you have to solve the corners. You want to use the algorithm R, U, R prime, U, R, U to R prime. R, U, R prime, U, R, U to R prime to solve all these corners. Pretty simple. But you got to make sure you only have one of these. One corner piece is facing up. So what you want to do is repeat the algorithm R, U, R prime, U, R, U to R prime until it's gotten only one corner facing up. There we go. Remember, and it has to go in the bottom left. And then repeat the algorithm. You see how it didn't solve it? Well, we still have that situation. Try it again. And there you go. It will always work unless you do the algorithm wrong. So now that you've solved this face, now you have to solve all the corners and edges, put them in the right position. So see how these two pieces, they're the same. They are correct. Blue, blue. You want to put these in the back of your cube. And if you don't have any, just repeat the algorithm I'm about to tell you. It doesn't matter as long as yellow is facing top. And what you want to do now is R prime, F, R prime, B, 2, R, F prime, R prime, B2, R2. And that will solve all these, what we typically call headlights. And if you got unlucky and there was no headlights at first, just do the algorithm again. Make sure the headlights are in the back. And after you got that done, you should have something like this. Here. There we go. I'm giving you a situation where nothing is solved yet. See how we gotta get these edge pieces there? You want to use the algorithm R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R2. And what it'll do is it'll switch these three edges. So you want to line them up so only one edge will be solved. Blue will go to blue, orange will go to green, and red will go to orange. That's good. Well, it sounds weird right now, but it's good. So what you want to do is RU prime, RU prime, R prime, U, R2. Now you'll have one of these solved if you did it correctly. And right now, you either will have to do the algorithm twice, or I just wasted your time and you already had this situation. Or you had to do the algorithm once. In my case, I had to do it once because orange will go orange, red will go with red, and green will go with green. If you have to do it twice, just do it twice. It doesn't matter. RU prime, RU, RU, RU prime, R prime, U prime, R2. Now you've solved the cube. And that's all you need to do. Solving a Rubik's Cube, I hope it sounds easier to you now, or now you completely get it. It's very fun. I don't think it wastes your time at all. I just love Rubik's Cubes, and I hope you enjoyed.